Paul, you shared with me the other day that you woke up and you had a vision about Cambodia. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes, I'd love to, John. That, of course, you would know that you and I are both well madly in love in trying to help this very poor country in Cambodia, and anything that we can do, anything that we can put together. Your DVDs have been extraordinary, and my wife, and to a degree myself, we've put houses, but it really is needed something else. Well, one morning, probably only a few weeks ago, I'm waking up and coming out of a deep sleep, and there it is. And what it was a large boat. And I thought, what's this doing here? And I thought to myself, a large boat, what would that be doing? And of course, in the Tonle Sap River, there's a number of boats there, but what the Lord spoke to me then, the Holy Spirit, he said, Paul, I want you to get a large boat on the Tonle Sap River, in amongst all these other boats that are there. I want you to get the captain, I want you to get the best pastor that we can possibly get, because this will be one of the biggest outreaches that Cambodia has ever seen in this huge 120 kilometre long river, the Tonle Sap. And from there the pastor will be given some monies, etc., and he will visit many other boats on the river. He will visit many other people on the shores of the river. On Wednesdays, the Lord said, you will bring on the boat plenty of people, because you're going to provide rice and food for them, and they're hungry. Oh gee, they're hungry. So this was going to be the Wednesdays. The Sundays, of course, would be the church day, and the pastor would then give a wonderful sermon and tell people how wonderful God has been to him and to myself. And as you know, I've got a very strong testimony, and I hope to be over there a number of times on the boat to visit and see these people there. There's the Mekong Island where this boat can visit. Pull it up, and people are invited to come along and hear the sermon. The Silk Island, again, people invited to come along. And this has all come about. It's certainly on its way. We're about to make our big trip there, our 16th trip to Cambodia, between 2 and 3 months each time. But this one, I feel, will be perhaps the most dramatic and the most fighting one to get this poor country out of the terrible mess that parts of it are in. So I'm certainly looking forward to the trip. I'm certainly looking forward to your DVD that you'll be taking. I'll be buying a big boat, money. God has given me wealth to get this boat, and the pastor, my pastor friend over there at the present time, he's already looking for the boat for me, and he's already looking for the pastor and a captain for the ship itself. So we'll be in the river. We'll be next to the land. We'll be pulling up on the land. People will be coming for food, and they will get the bread of life. They will get the word of Jesus. And that is what I heard that morning when I woke up from my deep sleep, that God said, go and buy a boat in the Tonle Sap.
Paul's woken up with the thought of getting a boat, and I'm thinking, wow, okay, there's a lot of ins and outs that we've got to do a bit of research. We've got to find out how much the boat is. We want to buy a good quality boat. We've got to find out how much diesel costs to run it. We have to have a captain to steer the ship. And of course we need to find a pastor that's willing to do this ministry. But we need him to foster good relationships with the people that live on the riverbank. So, you know, as Paul said, it's 120 kilometres. That's his territory. That he's going to go down this river, pull in when he can see a group of people, introduce himself. But the name of the boat's going to be LIA, L-I-A. It's going to stand for Love in Action. So that's what this pastor's about. He's going to be showing the love of Christ in his ministry. He's going to be meeting physical needs, but also spiritual needs. And I know that Hun Sen's saying that you can't spread the word, but you know, the word can't be stopped. So even if he does it in the smaller groups and comes alongside and just parks the boat there for a few hours and just loves the people. You know, I want it to be that the people get excited to see that boat coming down the river. You know, I can just see the kids being excited that he's coming. And in the fishing, there's a fishing season and there's not a fishing season, and that's when the families suffer. They've got no way of making an income. So we want to fill in that gap. We want to get this pastor to come in and meet those needs, but in the tough times. So, and in it, all of this is to share the love of Christ, to share the gospel, and whether he can have a church on the boat, we don't know that yet. This is just a baby ministry taking off. So we just hope that in the 9 days that we can get over there, that we can get it started.